But I probably have to use it again, bro.
Use what?
The restroom.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Alright, bro. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Unofficial podcast. I'm your host, Axel Ibarra.
And I'm your other host, David Alonso.
So let's get into it, bro.
Alright, let's go.
How's your day, bro?
Pretty good, pretty chill. Nothing too crazy. I mean, pretty good day. Can't complain. What about you?
It's fucking horrible. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. It's pretty good. I didn't even do much today, honestly, to be honest, but I was just studying for that CDL shit, but I don't even study that shit, dude. I can't retain half the information. The first 5 minutes I'm locked in, and after that I'm playing Brawl Stars, dude. Honestly. I was playing with Diego and Joel, bro.
Yeah.
And Joel was 7, bro. I need further ado, bro. Let's get into this segment, bro. Let's make sure the shit check. Alright, bye. Let's get into this segment. Alright, we got a couple of questions DM'd to us by a couple of viewers from the last episode. I'm going to read a couple of those questions and just answer them and go off that. Go with the easy question. First question is...
Start off light.
If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
I go first. Damn, bro, it's gonna me. I'm feeling the wind, bro.
I would be stuck between Jesus, just because I would have a bunch of questions, dude. Honestly, like I would want to have dinner with him, and ask a bunch of questions, or someone like Alexander the Great, just like a whole like war hero. Not even a war hero, but is it? I don't know. I feel like one of those two people.
Yeah. Obviously also Jesus, because like most influential person on earth. Even to this day. But I would also say, definitely also like an authoritative figure. I would say Napoleon, just because like he actually, had like the wars named after him. You know what I mean? They weren't like the French wars or anything like that. It was like literally the Napoleonic Wars. Named after him, so obviously he did something great, So
Like, remember the animal? Nah, I'm just kidding. I just fuck with you, bro. Alright, let's get to another question, bro.
I need to warm up, bro.
If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your phone, which one would you keep and why? Go for this one, dude.
You go first?
Yeah.
Alright, well, so are we gonna do like the ones that come installed already, or like just apps you install?
Apps you download, like the ones installed you already have, but there's like straight up apps that you install.
Ooh. Okay. Alright, so I would probably say Instagram, school with the K, bro. Obviously, you gotta, why. School with the K. I'll probably say TikTok. Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, my 3 apps would be Brawl Stars. No, I'm just kidding, bro. I would choose YouTube, just because like that's literally like you can learn a bunch of shit off that, dude.
I thought that already came downloaded, bro.
No, you have to download YouTube.
For real?
Yeah, you have to download YouTube.
Bro, scratch TikTok. I'm going with YouTube, bro.
Yeah, YouTube you have to download. You get YouTube, Instagram for like what do you call it? How the fuck did I forget that word? When you communicate with other people. Networking, yeah. You have Instagram for networking. YouTube, Instagram, and let me look right now, dude, honestly. Let me pull up my phone and see what I got, bro. YouTube, Instagram, and Spotify for music, bro.
I can go without music, bro. I'm looking crazy, bro. I can raw dog like a work
you got Apple Music, though.
Yeah, but
fuck Apple Music.
Spotify's better.
Exactly, bro. I would much rather use one of my app choices for Spotify, even though there's Apple Music already downloaded, bro.
That's true, bro. It's just a lot
fuck better. Apple Music, bro. No hate to any Apple users out there. Spotify is better or whatever, but yeah,
bro. If you use Apple Music, then what the hell you doing, bro? Like,
alright, bet.
Alright, what's next?
let's see. Let's get into a more controversial question right here.
For this.
Do you think cancel culture is beneficial or harmful to society? Here's what I think. Here's what I think. Dude, honestly,
what you think, bro?
I think it's straight bullshit, bro. Like, honestly,
That's right. But why?
it's so unnecessary, bro. Cause like you're getting canceled for no reason. You can't even. It's like we're getting rid of our freedom of speech. Honestly, like that's realistically what it is. A lot of people are getting soft nowadays that we can't even speak our minds anymore. It's like you voice something and you get canceled. I'm sure I guess there's some valid, I guess, cancellations, like whenever someone does some fucked up shit. But like, I guess like some people get canceled for disagreeing with like something. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but just someone could disagree with, like, voice their own opinion and just get canceled. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not with the flow of society and you go against it, you get canceled for that. You know what I mean? Which is like,
Yeah.
it's dumb. They're just voicing their opinion. You know what I mean? As opposed to someone who actually, like, say for instance, you had someone that is, you know, an influencer, but in their past they used to like fucking, they were like a fucking child predator or something, and that's reasonably cancelable. Like, okay, that's a good reason to do it. But if it's just like he's just like, it's someone that's, you know, an influencer and they want to voice their opinion on something, it's just freedom of speech. So I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think cancel culture is just, it's not even beneficial to society at all. I think it just hurts society.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just because people are like, people are not comfortable with like the opposite party and whatever they're in. You know what I mean? Like being like a political party, like, but whatever party it is, and be like, oh, you're the opposite about these people's rights. You're the opposite about this belief, that belief. But they're just not okay with hearing the opposite of what they like. And I mean, if they cancel that, then people are just sensitive, bro.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, yeah, we all hear things we don't like, but I mean, freedom of speech, that goes both ways.
Yeah. Let's get another.
Ooh, bro, I'm getting cold, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but what if we just wait and I need to go get my blanket? I have a blanket in the car.
Go get it. Hurry up. Alright, so this kind of builds off that last question, honestly. So the next question that we got asked is, are people too quick to label opinions they disagree with as a hate speech?
Are you gonna answer that or me?
You answer that one. It's your turn.
Are people too quick to label opinions? What?
Are people too quick to label opinions they disagree with as a hate speech?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because I mean, bro, if it's the opposite of like, I feel like people just don't know how to disagree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's always okay to disagree, bro. Like, you don't have to agree on everything. And I feel like people don't understand that now. And I think it's like, yo, bro, like, you don't believe what I believe. You don't believe you go this way and I go that way. Like, nah, bro. Like, it's really just not that. Like, I mean, bro, if I choose right and you choose left, then it's not that big of a deal, bro.
Yeah.
But I think people just nowadays do mistake it. Yeah. Like, it's just the sensitivity level.
I totally agree, bro. I have nothing to add on to that, bro. Like, you literally said what I had to say, bro. Like,
It's the blanket, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay. Here's a question.
What's good?
Here's a question that has been asked is, what's the biggest lesson you've learned from failure? Oh, that's my turn to answer, huh?
Yeah, I forgot.
Fuck! Nah, I'm just kidding. Biggest lesson I've learned from failure is, it's just a... I'm not sure. Biggest lesson I learned from failure. How do I word this? I know what I want to say, but it's just kind of the wording process. Is that...
Dang, that guy swole. When did he get here?
No idea. It's Baki Hanma, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, what's the biggest lesson you've learned from failure? I think for me, it'd be like everything you learn with failure. And like, I know that's like the question, right? But like,
Yeah.
right? And then that's like literally
just
the
answered
question,
the
right?
question with the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what I mean by that is just like, it's just like knowing that you can try again. It's like it's not necessarily failure. It's a learning process. You know what I mean? It's just like you fell. You technically didn't fail. You just gained experience, and now you have this much amount of knowledge to try again. And if you fail, well then you have this much amount of knowledge to try again. And you fail, now you have all this amount of knowledge to try again. And you keep going, until you succeed. You know, I mean, I really don't believe failure is just like. It's just trial and error. That's all it really is.
Yeah.
It's just a learning process. Is what it really is. What
That's
about
right.
you?
I mean, in simple terms, like I just think there's room for improvement, right? I mean, obviously, if you failed, you messed up somewhere. But I mean, I think it's only a failure is if like if you don't try to pick up whatever it was that you're like trying to build. Like if you just leave it to the floor, then all right, yeah, you completely failed. Or I don't think you failed, you just quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you keep on going, then I mean, you'll be all right.
Okay. If you could change one decision in your life, what would it be? Oh wait, no, fuck that question actually, bro. This is a better question that I found. How do you define success, and has that definition evolved over time? I think that's a good question to ask. What is success? That is you. I answered first.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're kind of answering back to back.
Yeah. Okay, so what is success? What do I define as success? Right.
How do you define success, and has that definition evolved over time?
I probably put in a couple categories.
No, you can't do that. No, I'm just kidding, bro.
Success, I'd probably say good relationship with God. Your finances are well taken care of. Good relationship with family and friends. And yeah, just overall good relationship with yourself. By that I mean like
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding, bro.
No, like how would you take care of yourself? Like, I mean, are you physically in shape? And then are you like mentally okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just so you're not going insane throughout everything. But
Yeah,
that pretty much is those. That pretty much just sums it up all for me.
How do I define success? I feel like success. For everyone, it's different. You know, like what is success to you? What is success? Success to me, you know, to some people it could be money. Other people it could be family. I think for me, success is just like
Hookers and coke.
Yeah, and like the reason. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think for me success just looks like for one, like you said, that relationship with God, like having that is just very good. But more so like taking care of knowing I know I'll be successful in life when I know I can take care of everybody else before I take care of myself. I feel like that'd be my main goal. You know what I mean? Like I don't really want to, I guess, worry about myself. Like as long as I know I can take care of the people around me. That's my success, you know. Like taking care of myself, yeah, I'm gonna do that, right? But I'd much rather have the people around me taken care of, and by that I mean like my family and like close friends, you know, like not just like people I talk to, like I just like genuine people that I like fuck with since like the beginning type shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what success is for me. Has that changed over time? Not really. I guess it did in the beginning. For me, success was kind of like, oh, I just want to be rich.
Mm.
But the reason it's changed over time for me is just because like I kind of figured that I wanted the benefits with being rich and not so much the money.
Like I feel like if you want to just be rich for like the money, then that's completely wrong. Like it's not even just for like to be philosophical, but like if you want to be rich, just get money. Like just get a better job, bro. You know what I mean?
Like become a growth operator.
Yo, bro, in school. Nah, but yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if you want to get rich, just get a better job. You know? But it's like if you want to help out your family, help out your parents, help out brother, sister, yeah, maybe being an entrepreneur is for you.
Here's the next question. Do you think happiness? Do you think happiness is a choice? Why or why not? Alright. Here's what I think. Fuck no, dude. Nah, I'm just kidding. I do believe happiness is a choice. I think it's just also the way you look at life. Because, I mean, think about it, bro. There's people that in third world countries that live happier lives than us, bro. Like, if you really think about it, these kids, like, don't
That's
have
true,
their
bro.
parents, or, like, seeing their parents, like, die or whatever. But they're having the best time of their lives because they're playing soccer. And they don't even have fucking shoes, dude. They're just playing soccer with, like, a fucking... Just literally, like, they're friends, bro. Like, and
Yeah,
it's
they're
like, dude,
buddies.
they're just having so much fun. It's like, we're over here just, like, in these, like, I guess, what do you call it, first world first world
Yeah,
countries.
first world country.
And, like, those aren't, like, you think we have it hard, but we honestly don't. And I understand that people can go through traumas, people can go through things that, like, fuck you over a lot, right? But at the end of the day, you can choose the way you feel. Like, you really can. I mean, if something happens to you, whether it be a breakup, whether it be like someone passes away, whether just anything that happens, right? Yeah, you can feel sad for a moment, but after that moment passes, it's just like, now it's just you. You got to choose whether that's gonna affect the way you live the rest of your life,
Mhm.
or are you not gonna let it, not let it bother you, and that's literally your choice. Um, for example, like, listening to, like, sad music after a breakup, like, that's no bueno, dude. Because then at that point you're just making yourself.
Yeah, you're kind of asking me to be sad.
Yeah, like, especially at night, bro. It's like you're pretty much telling yourself, I'm gonna be sad. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with listening to sad music. But it's just like, even when you're even when you're happy, bro. Even if you've like never been in a relationship, dude. This is like, and you listen to sad music, you be feeling it. You're like, damn, bro. You start imagining, what if I wasn't? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Like, I definitely do believe it's a choice. It Don't get me wrong. It may be harder for others to make that choice, because they've gone through worse things. But the way I see it is it really is just a choice. You gotta look at life in a different perspective. It's just like, you lost this, but at least you still have this. And if you're one of those people that say, well, I'll have nothing, bro, you have life to live, bro. Like, you really do, bro. If you're still here, you have a purpose, and you gotta find that purpose and pursue that. It's like, there's gonna be people who are probably gonna watch this and be like, no, happiness is not a choice. I'm depressed. I'm diagnosed with depression, which I don't believe is a thing. I don't believe it's a thing. That's a whole different topic we could talk about some other time.
I think we'd honestly go into it, because, like, for me, I think it is truly like I think it truly is like a choice, bro. Because, I mean, like, I've heard, like, people are like, yeah, man, like, I can't do this because I'm diagnosed with anxiety, I'm diagnosed with depression, you know what I mean? And I mean, okay, I'm not gonna deny that these are, like, real things.
Yeah,
Like
real
the
feelings.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the real feelings. I feel depressed. I feel anxious. You know what I mean? But I'm not depressed and I'm not anxious. Like, and people are just like, nah, bro, but you are. And then they'll, like, defend it, bro. Like, they'll defend it so hard, like, as if, like, I'm like scolding them for something. You know what I mean? And it's just like, bro, like, why not just choose to be like us? Like,
Yeah.
why not choose to believe what I believe? And if I don't believe depression is real, then I'm not depressed. If I don't believe anxiety is real, then I'm not anxious. You can
feel
like,
the emotions. It's just
yeah, but it's just like, for me, it's just like, bro, if I choose not to believe that, and my life is so much better, it's just like, why don't you, bro? You're literally defending your life to just be, like, horrible.
Yeah.
You're defending your life to be filled with anxiety, to be filled with depression. It's like, why not defend it to be like, okay, why not try what he's trying? I mean, if he's obviously not depressed or anxious, then...
And there's gonna be people that are gonna be saying, well, because you've never gone what I've gone through, bro.
Yeah.
You've never always, like, you don't understand, like that, like, just like, you don't understand what I've been through. You've never lived my life. Like, sure, I haven't, but I guarantee there's people that have lived your life or worse that are far happier than you are, because they choose to be happy, because they choose to see the side of things where life is better. They don't stay stuck in that thing. And don't get me wrong, maybe you might go back to that place. Maybe it's like every now and then you get, like, little moments of sadness. It's like, because you start thinking about it, and that's totally fine. But it shouldn't be your whole life, every single moment. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. I definitely think that is just I think it's just a myth. Like, because if I could say, because in reality they're all just feelings: being anxious, being depressed, being happy, being excited, being scared. You know.
Yeah.
They're all just feelings, right? So if I can claim to be depressed, you can also claim to be happy. You know what I mean? And if you're happy, you will still feel these other emotions. If you claim to be depressed, there's gonna be moments in life where you still feel a little bit of happiness, whether it be because you did something and you feel accomplished. That's a source of happiness right there. You know. And it could be anything small, you know, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. But you still have a feeling of happiness. You still have all these other emotions, right? You just choose to stick with this one because it's all you've ever felt, in the sense of like that's all you choose to feel. Or because whether a doctor diagnosed you with it, oh, the doctor said I have this and this, so I'm just gonna be, the doctor said I had depression, so I'm depressed. It's bullshit, bro. Like that it absolutely is.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Like, even with like I'll use my heart condition for example. I mean, it's not like a feeling or anything, right? The doctor said I can't play contact sports. I ain't give a fuck, dude. The things I do, the sports I love to play, is contact. You know what I mean? Like, it was just MMA and bull riding, right? Like that. Those are like very pretty much contact. Like MMA especially, bro. That's literally all contact. And I understand that. I mean, I could possibly die in that in those, but like, so can the other person. It's just, I don't choose to let that be my setback. I don't choose to be like, oh, the doctor said I can't lift weights, so I'm just not gonna go to the gym. Or the doctor said I can't run a long time. I can run, but just not a lot. So I'm just gonna choose to not even run. Or the doctor said I can't play sports except for fucking swimming, dude. And cycling, dude. I thought those were the most gayest sports, bro.
Hey, bro, those are tough though.
But
bro.
they are, right? But when I was a child, right?
Okay.
But when I was a child,
Yeah.
dude, there was no fun in that, right? Now that I'm older, I actually love running. I actually love swimming, right?
Bro, you don't even run, bro.
I do, dude. I do. I just don't run like you do, bro. You're something else, bro. It's because you got the running drip, dude. I don't got that shit yet, dude.
Bro, we just gotta get drippy, bro. That's all it is.
I got a running vest. That's all, bro. I ain't got no shoes though.
Sorry.
But
I'm not even that good of a runner myself, bro. I just be dripped out.
But still, you know, I know someone that my tia was talking about it, because she told me she thought it was dumb too, because she knows someone that has a heart condition, and she uses that as an excuse because she can't even do dishes, which I thought was fucking crazy. It's like, yeah,
bro,
like they get tired, right? But it's because they believed it so much, right, that any little thing they do affects them because of their heart condition.
Like, yeah, bro, my heart's gonna stop pumping blood if I scrape this
what's
plate.
crazy is because I have it worse than them, right? That's why my tia believes it's straight bullshit. Like, this bitch could wash. Oh, wait, this girl. that's how mad it gets me, bro. This girl could wash dishes, right? But she chooses to use the heart condition as an excuse, right?
Yeah.
I think that's why I falter too, because sometimes I have that mindset of like, oh, dude, I'm just being a bitch. I'm gonna use my heart condition as an excuse. And then sometimes I ain't gonna cap, it does get in the way. Like, oh fuck, maybe I do gotta chill out, right?
Nah, bro, not when I'm around, bro. I be like, nah, bro.
But even at that, dude, I'm like, once I start feeling it, when I actually start like actually feeling it to my heart, then I'm like, okay, I've reached my limits, right? But there'll be those times where like, did I reach my limits, or am I just being a bitch? And I'll fuck around and I'll find out, dude. But I haven't died yet, so we'll see. But still, there's people that I know people that who didn't know they had a heart condition. You know, they did all this. They did football. They did fucking. I believe they did kickboxing as well. And I want to say when they were like in their 20 something, they found out they have a heart condition, and all of a sudden they can't do that shit anymore. You know what I mean? And it's like, but there's someone else that's pretty much had kind of the same thing, except I think they did like just boxing, not kickboxing. And they found out they had a heart condition, right? And he told himself, that's crazy. Maybe if I was little and I was told I couldn't do this, it's like I would have fell into that belief and like, oh, I can't do kickboxing. But because they didn't catch my heart condition until I was like 20 something, I was able to do it. Someone just set that belief in my head. So going back to the feelings, someone could set that feeling, oh, you're diagnosed with depression. So you start believing that shit. Yeah, and you become depressed.
Yeah, like you get labeled.
Yeah, you get labeled as a depressed person, and that's ultimately where it gets fucked. If you can get diagnosed with happiness, dude, I'm sure people will start be like, nah, I'm a happy guy, you know. Someone like you could like literally a family member could die,
like,
bro.
instead of you take depressants, so you can get sad, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like I don't know, but like I feel like I genuinely believe if you tell a child you're diagnosed with happiness, dude, they're probably gonna feel the other emotions, but they're gonna believe, and you keep telling them that, they're gonna believe they're happy, bro. Like, I don't know, it's just one of those things. Next question though. Oh wait, no, you gotta go. No, have you answered it?
I answered it.
Oh yeah, you did, huh? Fuck. Next question. That was a pretty long little yap, bro, but still.
That was pretty good. That was solid, bro.
Let me see.
Cause I ain't got nothing for hoes unless they're the one that buy my soul.
What do you think is the biggest lie we tell ourselves as humans? Give me 1 second. Let me go through this way.
Bro, like just, I mean, you know already, bro. Like nobody gets it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest lie because it's just like, yo, bro, like people can make that up about anything, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, you can be put in a position where maybe the people around you can't give you that advice, but on how to fix it. But that doesn't mean that nobody understands you. And I feel like that's the thing that people like don't comprehend. You're just like, yo, bro, like I have this problem that I've never dealt with in my life, so pretty much nobody understands me. You know what I mean? And it's honestly a very dangerous mentality. You know what I mean? And I think just it causes a bunch of self-infliction that is really bad for you, and it's just it causes you to be really unstable
and like isolate yourself in a sense.
Yeah, and it's like you really shouldn't. It's like the opposite of what you should do. You know what I mean? Not to be like a stereotypical, like, oh, like reach out to someone. You know what I mean? But like, you reach out to someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that. It's like, oh, no one gets me. You don't understand, and this and that, and it's just like,
yeah, and I mean, it's like the way I think about it like this. It's like nobody is gonna get you if you don't give them the opportunity to listen to you. You know what I mean?
It's facts.
So it's like you got to give people an opportunity, like, you know, find an ear that's willing to actually like hear you out, listen to your problems, and then, I mean, you'll find out if nobody gets you, but then you'll find out that someone actually does.
Exactly. I feel like for me, one question, what is it? The biggest lie we tell ourselves is it's too hard, or like I quit. Like, you know, just one of those things like I tried, you know, like you quit too early, you know, this is way too hard. I gave it my all. Like, no, you didn't. Like, you absolutely didn't. There's if you don't get the result you wanted, it's because you didn't try hard enough. And that's just the simple truth, bro. Like, it really is. Like, whether it be you're trying to lose weight and like you like, oh, I tried, I couldn't lose weight. Like, no, the fuck you didn't. You just quit. You know, it wasn't hard. Or maybe it is hard, right? But you just choose to quit, you know. It's hard, but in reality, it's a lot easier than you think. You just chose to quit, you know, or it's impossible, you know. That mindset of it's impossible, it's hard, I can't do it. That's a huge lie. I totally believe you put your mind to it. If you give it your all, 100%, like, and when I mean like 100%, like you truly want this thing, like you want it to work out, it's gonna happen, you know. And whether that be, like I said, losing weight, you know, you want to learn a new instrument, you know, you want to do something like. You want to learn how to fucking
crochet.
Exactly, bro. Like, and
I actually do. Yeah.
And stuff like that, right? It's just like, if you really want to do it, there's nothing stopping you. You know what I mean? Like, sure, there'll be failure on the way, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. You know what I mean? It's like you tell yourself, "Oh, I tried this. I tried it once. I tried this diet. I tried the keto diet. I tried doing this meal plan. It didn't work. So." I can't get skinny. Like, dude, that's just a fucking lie. Or I can't get fit, you know what I mean? And it's like, even I know that, bro. Like, I know that I want to get fit, right? But I don't try hard enough in my diet. I try in the gym, but like, bro, when it comes to my diet, bro, don't even ask me, bro, because fuck, that shit goes out the window, bro.
Yeah.
And so I truly understand the reason I don't have the physique I want is because of my diet. And it's that simple. It's not because it's hard. It's not because it's impossible. I'm not gonna cap, I just don't have the discipline. I just don't have the discipline to fucking eat the same shit. I can do it for like maybe 3 months, right? But for like fucking 6 months, or like I'm like, fuck. We're props to my brother, bro, because he just, I don't know, bro. This guy was just so disciplined, dude. I be watching him, and then he'll get mad at me sometimes because I wasn't as disciplined as him. He'll be like, what the fuck, dude? Just eat the fucking chicken.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, it's too much, dude. He's like, dude, just fucking eat it. Stop being a bitch. I'm like, okay. It took me like a long while to fucking eat that shit.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty cool having him around though, because he definitely like it was no longer a question of like I don't want to. It's like I just had to, because he was like kind of my accountability partner in a sense.
Yeah, those are always pretty nice, bro.
So yeah, I think it was pretty cool. But yeah, just to wrap it up, saying it's impossible because nothing is impossible, right? So let's get to the next question.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh fuck, it's cold. My hands are cold actually.
Are you getting cold like yourself?
No, my hands. But it's because like dude, it's because I don't take my meds. Let me see what's
Yeah, bro. You take your meds, bro. Unless they're antidepressants, bro. Don't take them. They're gonna honestly, because they're gonna do you more harm than good, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
People don't understand, like, bro, like any medicine that like fucks with your your emotions or your hormones.
That's worse.
Yeah, dude. It'll cause like such a bad imbalance in the long run.
Fuck, scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. I would never take any of that. Like,
okay. Here's the next question. What's one thing society glorifies that you think is overrated? Do I answer that? Right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to answer.
Okay, for me, as much as biased as it may sound, school, bro. Like honestly, and the reason I say is because
you dropped out, bro. That's what you say, bro.
I know. It's gonna sound biased because I dropped out, right? But no, realistically,
you should let me say that, bro.
Let me explain why, bro. Hey, help me out here. No, I'm just kidding. No, let me explain why. Because there's so much more you can do other than the school, right? Like, oh shit, I thought I heard something, right? Well, there's like the opportunity nowadays. There's a lot. I would 100% agree with you that school's important, even to this day. You know, especially if you want to pursue a career in something that needs school, right? Obviously, it's important. And like back then, it was too. It was like literally the only way out. But nowadays, with all like this new technology and just a bunch of advancements in life, it's overrated. Like you don't need school. Like just having to go to school, go to college, get in debt, and all that shit, dude. It's just not worth it, bro. If it's not what you want to do, like if you really want to become a doctor, if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to become an engineer, 100% go for it. You know, because
or a programmer.
It's it's worth it, right?
Yeah, if you want to be a programmer, do it, bro.
It's 100% worth it because it's what you want to do, right? But like I wasn't gonna spend and get in debt to do something I knew I did not want to do. So what the fuck was the point of that, right? I already had a plan, I already had a vision, and I was making money, starting a business. So I didn't need school for that. And a lot of people also bring up the fact, so why don't you just get a business degree? To be completely honest, dude, that shit's bullshit, bro. Like, the professor is teaching me how to start a business, bro. A person who's working a 9 to 5 is teaching me how to start a business, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro. Like, honestly. And
that seems pretty cool to me.
I will say there's some professors that I've actually started that have built a business and everything. They sold it all and they're just retired and then they teach business. But those are slim to none, bro. Like, it really is. It's like slim to none. The amount of professors who've actually built a business,
yeah.
To the ratio of like who have it and are just professors in that field because they got a business degree, is fucking the landslide on that, but it's crazy. This is like, but yeah, I feel like there's more opportunity. Like even if I didn't want to start a business, right, I could drop out or not even go to college. Like even graduate, you know, you don't have to drop out like me, but you go to college. You don't go to college. You could still do, if you don't want to do a business and you like to work with your hands, dude, blue collar's the way, bro. Like it really is, right?
Yeah, and it's in demand too. So
exactly, you can learn a skill too. You can learn a skill online, you know. And say for instance, you don't like to work with your hands. You'd like to be inside the office, dude. Well, you can learn sales and become a sales rep for anyone, dude. Honestly, if you learn sales
or become a programmer.
Oh yeah, you're right. Become a programmer.
Yeah.
But even at that,
for Nvidia, dude.
What do you call it? You can learn a skill and apply that to your life. You know, it's like if I became a sales rep, I can sell literally for like a dealership or something. You know what I mean? And it's like if I don't want to be outside working with my hands, working like an oil field job or some shit. I don't know. There's just so much more opportunities.
So like by school you mean like college, right? Like specifically college or like actual like regular education or like how?
I mean college.
Okay.
I definitely do think even high school too, low key. Some of the shit they teach us is like low key shit. Honestly, anything from like.
Now you're just biased, dude.
Honestly, just biased. Anything from like you know like pre-K up until like I want to say like 7th grade year, bruh. Maybe 7th grade year is necessary. Like everything you learn there. After that, it's just kind of like okay, they're just preparing you for your career. There's just a bunch of shit that you don't use in life, honestly. But I don't know. I definitely would say college, maybe high school, but that's just kind of where I stand on that. What about you, bro? Let me read the question again or what?
Yeah.
The question is, what's one thing society glorifies that you think is overrated?
One thing that society glorifies that I think is overrated.
Something that's overrated.
For me, I would well. Okay. I would probably say like, in terms of everything, I would say just the word like clout, bro. I feel like society glorifies clout for, I mean, a very good reason. I mean, obviously, like, I mean, there's some people who are just like, who know how to use it correctly. Because I mean, where attention goes, like money flows. You know what I mean? It's just like that. But then there's some people who just like want all eyes on them to be in the limelight. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's whenever it becomes overrated, because it's just like, at the same time, I feel like you should only have a platform if you're providing some sort of value to someone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, whether that may be monetary, spiritual, physical value, whatever it may be, or even entertainment is some form of value. You know what I mean? Because like, obviously you make people laugh. But I feel like people just become a little bit like ill-minded whenever they get attention.
Shawty Bay. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I feel like, you know who Shawty Bay is, bro? I feel like you'll see, bro. Let me show you a picture real quick, dude. I personally don't like her, bro, because she's exactly what you're speaking, bro. This girl right here. Do you know this girl right here? She like TikTok. Thank God you don't, bro. You are blessed to not know who she is, dude.
I think I might have seen one video, but I can't remember like much. I don't recall much.
What the fuck, bro?
Alright, let's take it off. Let's go back to what we were doing, bro.
My fault, bro. Just what's one painful experience you wouldn't change because of what it taught you?
I can't think right now. You go for it.
For me, I feel like one painful experience that like I think kind of led to who I am today is
What? I didn't even say anything.
That's because you're smiling at me. I would say definitely being like my parents getting divorced, dude.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's completely what I thought you were gonna say, bro.
Like, nah, this is one now. No, definitely one. I think like one painful experience that like, painful experience that I wouldn't change because of what it taught me is just my parents getting divorced. I think that's kind of made the person I am today, like those events or whatever. I feel like, honestly, if they didn't get divorced, I'd be very soft, bro. Like, honestly, I feel like I'd be sensitive to shit. Like, if someone called me fat, I would believe it, bro. Or like if someone called me gay, I'd get offended. Like, no, I'm not gay. Or like, you know, like little kid type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I would grow up so soft, and as much as that sounds weird, like, how the fuck does your parents correlate to you? How the fuck does parents divorce correlate to you? Not, you know. But it's just like one of those things where like, growing up with them being separate and just like going through all that, just kind of like, I guess changed a lot of ways I view families and stuff. And on top of that, it's just like, I think the cool thing about that, I mean, it's not the cool about divorce, but the cool thing, but I think the cool thing about that, right? I think another topic I was gonna say, but it's just having my brothers there. Like, I never really noticed it, but I did. Like, I kind of pushed it off to the background, but only because I had my brothers there. I had my two older brothers that, you know, that were just pretty much there with me the whole time. You know, we kind of did everything together, and it was kind of like a blur in a sense. But like, I feel like having 2 Christmases and 2 all that, I feel like that shit's gas.
That sounds pretty cool to me, bro. I've never had that.
I think it the first year I was low-key like, yo, we're about to have 2 Christmases, dude. I'm about to have 2 birthdays, dude. It was amazing, right?
Yeah, and they usually spend more money on you, like when they're divorced, right? Also, I've heard, bro.
Well, nah.
I guess I just heard.
It was broke. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. We had no money, bro. Well, I guess it depends on stuff, but
yeah.
No, not necessarily wasn't my case. I was going to Salvation Army to get my toys, but I didn't have toys, but
hey, bro, you get what you get, man.
Exactly, bro. But I didn't know that. I thought Salvation Army was just hooking it up, dude. I didn't
like, yo, bro, you got me.
I
got you. Bro.
I didn't know it was like I really didn't know it was broke, dude. Like that's how like so like a blur it was, you know. Now I look back, I see everything. I see like the struggles my mom went through for us, the struggles my dad would go through, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I think ultimately it's not even worth it to have 2 Christmases. I feel like I'd much just rather have like just one Christmas and just kind of have a family there. Obviously, I mean, that can't happen, right? But I mean, I'm chill with it though. Like, at the same time, I like having Christmas with my dad, you know, just like me, my dad and his boys, pretty much, you know, and then my mom and her sons, dude. Like, and that's pretty cool, you know. I mean, we don't even have a sister, you know what I mean? Like, it's just literally my dad and his boys, dude. You know what I mean? And then my mom and her sons, dude. Literally, like, all 4 of her bodyguards, dude. If you really think about it, bro.
Yeah, you got Henry.
You got the little one, bro. Like probably the one that was like the most like ferocious one, but can't even do shit, bro. But when he gets older, probably, dude.
Yeah, he got little man syndrome, dude.
He got little man syndrome. He does. But no, it's not too crazy though. Like he's not like extremely strong or anything, but yeah. I think that's my thing. That's something I wouldn't change. I think without that, I wouldn't be who I am. What about you? Have you thought about anything or no?
For me, I can't say anything that's truly happened that's painful like to myself, because I found a way to deal with things, you know what I mean? But I think one thing that is truly painful, to me at least, was seeing my mom break down whenever we went to go visit my grandma, right? Because like, bro, she hasn't been here in like 10 years, anywhere from 10 to 15 years, bro. Like 15 years being the longest, 10 being the shortest. And yeah, dude, I just saw it and I was like, damn, bro, like, you know, because you obviously can't go like visit them, you know what I mean? And I guess for me it just really hurt, because I was like, dude, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you know, not at my age, you know what I mean? But you know, obviously now that you're older, you have the opportunity to actually grow and then do something with the cards that you were dealt, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Whatever that may be, but just actually I think actually just be able to, you know, like I said, move the needle forward on making, like, you know, actually letting them see each other again, because I think ultimately that's the goal for me. But yeah, I think nothing painful like to myself necessarily, but just I guess seeing other people that I love, like when they were in pain, I was like, oh dude, like yeah, that kind of hurt.
Expanding on that too, like I think that's one of the hardest things, like seeing your mom like break down. Like I remember like when that first happened to me, it was like, dude, like I wanted to do something so bad, but I couldn't, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to solve all the problems. I wanted to like fix everything for my mom. No, but like there was nothing I could do, you know? These were problems that, you know, I couldn't fix, you know? So I was just a little kid, bro, you know? So I think it's one of those things where it's just like, and that's very painful, just seeing your parents break down in front of you. I don't think I've ever seen my siblings break down in front of me. I mean, other than like when we got beat.
Oh my god, dude!
Let me reword that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a whooping, bro. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. We got, bro, when that cinto was coming, bro.
The goblins, bro. The fucking
yeah,
the fucking goblins, la escoba, bro.
Bro, the chancla, bro. I remember one time I was walking around like with no shirt on, bro. I got my dad mad, dude. No, bro, I had like a whole like a footprint on my back.
Oh, bro.
I know, bro. I look like whenever you step on the sand, dude, and it's just like the chancla mark just stays on you.
Bro, me and Evan were horrible, dude, because it got to the point where like they started like it didn't affect us anymore, bro, and that's when it fucked us up, dude. Because like I would see Evan, and Evan was always fucking up, dude. He doesn't know how to not laugh, dude, because he's like, oh, that didn't hurt, and he starts laughing, and that makes me laugh, bro. And then we both get fucked even more, bro. And then it's cause like for me, I was low-key a little bitch, dude, and that shit would hurt, bro. Like I would take the first few, I'm like, you know, like I was like low-key like about to cry, but I wasn't gonna cry, you know what I mean? I'll maybe pretend cry a little bit because like I wanted to let her know that it didn't like that it hurt, right? So she'd have to hit me again,
like
right?
you learn your lesson,
But
right?
fucking Evan would be like, that didn't hurt, and then I'll see him laugh, and that makes me bust out laughing. So I go from crying to laughing, and then get another fucking
And then you go
beating.
back to
Like,
crying
exactly.
again.
I'm like, fuck.
Oh, dude, that's
Dude.
that's tough. That's something else, dude.
The crazy thing, but I mean, I would not change those, but that was amazing memories, dude.
No, bro, it shapes you into who you are, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Just so you're not like a little asshole in
Yeah.
the future. Because I mean, if you grow up an asshole, then you're probably gonna stay an asshole. You know?
Yeah,
So.
I think it was cool. I guess for me, just like we're growing up with brothers, like especially because they're very close to my age. And it's like I grew up very close to them. Like to me, it's just not like I was never like, oh, I don't really talk to my brother like that. Or I don't really, like, dude, I'm close to my brothers. Even Henry, bro, like there's a 10-year age gap, dude, but I'm still close to him. You know what I mean?
For real, he's 8. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's 10 years, dude. We're like 10 years apart. But growing up with like my brothers, like it was just I'm sure like we were definitely a handful for my mom, dude. Like I remember my mom was telling this one story where we had to go to church, dude. It was like a rainy day. We had like this little ditch in front of our house, you know, in my house within Sethward. Like,
Yeah.
in front of there's the ditches and everything.
Yeah.
It was full of water, dude. My mom got us ready, and she was, I mean, she's a woman. She was just getting like her last minute things done. She got us ready first, so we were bored. We went outside, bro, with our nice dress clothes and went into the water and started swimming, bro.
Bro, what'd your mom do?
We were muddy. Dude, it was all. I don't know if it was all three of us or just me and Evan, but it was us. I just went out there. My mom leaves like, all right, we're ready to go to church, and she just sees us muddy, wet, our clothes are messed up, and she was like, "We're just not going to church, bro." Dude, thank God. I don't think she actually hit us that time.
Nah.
The fact that I can remember, I don't think she hit us. I think she was just kind of like over.
Yeah,
I was just not gonna go to church. Just take these kids to shower and let them be home. But yeah, I think that was just so funny because like we were. Because we never had a sister, so it was always just being rough. You know what I mean? And I'm assuming if you had a sister, you'll still be rough with your sister in a sense. But even at that, like, it's just like we were all guys, so the amount of roughness was just crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like it was just like absolutely crazy. And yeah, my mom just had to deal with 3 boys, dude, who were pretty much the same age. It was fucking trouble, dude.
God, bro.
I remember one time, I don't know who told me this story, but I think it was Evan. He was trying to grab the Kool-Aid. This big ass Kool-Aid jar, right? Well, I guess not a big ass Kool-Aid jar, but when you're little, it's a big ass Kool-Aid jar, right?
Yeah, like the gallon ones?
Yeah. And Evan wanted Kool-Aid, bro. Evan wanted Kool-Aid, and he starts climbing the fridge a little bit to grab the Kool-Aid, and it was full, dude. It just made it, bro. And I was like, I wanted Kool-Aid too, bro. I was probably like 4, maybe. Evan was probably like 5.
Yeah.
No, actually, I was probably younger than that because I think my mom was telling me that I was crawling at this time. Well, Evan probably was 4 and I was probably 3. And he opens the fridge and tries to grab the Kool-Aid. And he climbs the fridge a little bit. He doesn't have to climb all the way top. It was like right there. He's kind of climbed it. He grabbed it. He fucking dropped it on him, bro. And then my mom told me that I went there. So I was just crawling and started licking the Kool-Aid off the floor. And I just think to myself like, damn, bro. Like, how did my mom deal with us, bro? It was like 3 boys just.
Nah, bro. Bless your heart, bro. That's tough.
Yeah. But I mean, I love my mom, bro. Like, I really do, man. It's just like.
She a warrior, dude.
Yeah, bro. I could just imagine like all the things she had to go through, bro. Especially just having to deal with us, bro. Just 3 boys, bro. Yeah. I asked her before, like, did you ever wish you had a daughter? She said no. She loved having nothing but boys. Like it really. When she said when she first had Alonso, like, I guess I don't know if it was first when she had Alonso or before she had Alonso, she really wanted a girl. But ultimately, once she had all 3 of us, that's when she kind of wanted, like, yeah, I don't want a girl. Like, I just want nothing but boys. And yeah, and then we had Henry, so there's another child.
Turned out well for her.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Henry's a little handful too, bro. I feel bad for Henry sometimes, just cause like he doesn't have anyone his age to play around with. I guess grow up with in a sense. Oh, now he does, cause my cousins moved in or whatever, in a sense. But like, Henry loves to play and everything, and sometimes we're not there to play anything, so he has to kind of do it alone in a sense. So he's like us, but like me and Evan when we were little, but just without a partner, you know what I mean? A partner in crime, I would say. So he gets in trouble a lot. He gets in trouble. But fuck it, dude.
Yo.
Another question.
Yeah. What's the next question?
No.
Yeah.
We came back from the park. It was cold as fuck outside, and we
Yeah.
decided to just come inside to the crib. We're gonna finish it off with 3 questions. Is it better to live a life full of spontaneous adventures, or to plan carefully your stability?
Shit, you go first, bro. You answer that one. I think it was your turn to answer.
Um, I just think it's better to be stable in comfort. I'm just kidding. I actually believe it's better to just live a spontaneous life. I'd rather live a short and spontaneous life than a long and boring life. I don't want to live like the same 75 years and just call that your life. I would much rather live up until 30 and have so much experience, because then you actually live in a sense, as opposed to just being 75 and all you really did was just work a 9 to 5, go on a couple of vacations here and there, and not really do anything. So I don't know. I feel like being spontaneous is a lot better. I mean, you can be spontaneous even working a 9 to 5, but still, I feel like that'd be better. And also because, in the sense of like, fucking, how do I say, like even old people, bro. Like you look at old people, like dude. I mean, I know they pretty much lived out their lives. They'd rather just die and everything, but like, still, like you'd see them live a life of regret because they're just like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done this. I should have done that. And I don't know. I would much rather die young and not have to live like, and not have to wish anything like that, than to live a long life and be like, oh, I should have done this, or I should have done that, or I should have done this. And on top of that, just like, bro, our life is like this, bro. Compared to like our souls, our life is like this. Like our souls are like beyond measure, bro, and we're like this, and this is all we know. Is all we, because it's literally all we know. It's all we care about. So I feel like this doesn't like determine who you are in a sense. I mean, I guess it does, right, to live that life, but I'm more excited to live this than I am to this. I'd much rather live a short this, because it's already short, than live a long this little life and it be boring as fuck and you do nothing with your life, bro. How about you?
Yeah. I do agree. I think I just want to go off of a quote that I heard that I honestly forgot where I heard it from, but it goes like, most young men die at age of 20, but they aren't buried till they're 70. And I just kind of want to go off of the thing where it's just like, you don't want to be like a dead man walking or a dead woman walking for like, from 20 to 70, you know what I mean? Right? Just kind of just counting your days, kind of just waiting for the day that you really don't wake up, you know what I mean? Because, your life isn't filled with much adventure, much of a purpose. I think that's much more important than just having an adventurous life, is having a purposeful life, because I feel like with purpose, you move with intent, and you get a lot more things done. And along with that, I mean, I think that's where a lot of most of the spontaneous things come. Because if you move with purpose, you're like, okay, I need to get this done. You might as well just do it right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to go off of that.
All right, next question is gonna be all right. So our next question is, do you think you should follow your heart or your head when making major life decisions? You're up, bro.
I think it should truly be definitely with your head. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like you should take the most the most. I feel like you should try to take the most. I guess the most. The way I put it, like the most like logos approach to everything, instead of having so much like pathos, which in terms means of look at things more on like a logical spectrum rather than an emotional spectrum of things. Because I think you need to be okay with hurting some feelings in order to have you and your loved ones prospers. I think one thing I've always heard is that in order to like respect yourself, sometimes you're gonna have to disrespect others. And I mean, what that means is like, not certainly like not like blatantly go out of your way and disrespect other people, out in public. But I think what it means is learn to put yourself ahead of other people. Um, if you really do need to move forward in that area, and I just don't think that that can be possible whenever you put like too much emotions into different things. And yeah, I mean, learn to take care of yourself so you can take care of your loved ones. And to do that, sometimes I just think you have more of a logical, informational approach to things. So yeah.
For that question, do you think you should follow your heart or your head when making major life decisions? I believe when you're making major life decisions, it's a lot better to follow your head, logically. Though I will say there's some moments, and I wouldn't say in my personal life, but I've seen in other lives that when they follow their heart, it ends up being out for the best, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's just like rare though, because honestly, this like it's a logical world we live in, bro. Like everything's just like you have to look at it logically. Um, like for instance, if you have like say for instance you have a business and it's doing good, but you want to pursue your passion and make something out of that, right? But for some reason in this weird scenario you have to drop your business, right? It's like do you follow your heart or do you follow your head pretty much. Like it would also depend on the situation. If I had a family, I would just follow my head and just stick with the business, then follow my heart. If I was young, like how I am now, right, I would definitely say follow your heart in the sense of like if you have a passion and you're living, um, I guess, with your parents and you don't really have any worries per se. But once you're getting older, it's one of those things where like okay, now you definitely have to worry. Like you have to start thinking with your head, and you can't just be thinking about passion because honestly, no one gives a fuck about your passion. No one gives a fuck about your heart. You got to think logically. You got to think with your head, and especially with major life decisions, because the outcome is it's a major life decision, so it's gonna determine whether you do good or it fucks you over. So I definitely believe like using your fucking head, using your head for major life decisions is a lot better than just following your heart. Though I will say, not in my personal life, but in other people's lives, it has happened to where like they follow their heart and it ends up well for them. So do with that information what you will. And then our last question here is okay. So for our last question for this podcast is it okay to forgive but never forget, or should true forgiveness mean fully letting go? I think what I think on that is nah, bro. You have to hold regret. No, I'm just kidding. I think you have to fully let go, because if I guess it depends on the situation. That's kind of a hard thing to answer. Cause like fully letting go just means like, I guess biblically, fuck, I can't even speak for the life of me. You should fully let.
You said biblically and then fuck, right?
Okay, speak, but like you really should let go, right? Like that's the honest God, honest truth, right?
Yeah.
But if someone like fucked me over, right, and I forgive them, but I don't forget, you know what I mean? Like you don't fully let go, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, like I forgive you, right? But I'm not gonna forget what you did to me, you know what I mean? But true forgiveness is like you don't care about that. Like you forgive them and you fully let go. You know what I mean? You don't see them as that person anymore. And I think it's better to do that if you're gonna live kind of like a how do I say if you want to live like righteous. But I feel like most people are like forgive but never forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me personally, I want to say I would much rather forgive and let go, just so I can live a righteous life. But I know there's a part of me that sometimes will not forget. Like I'll forgive you, but it's hard to forget. It's hard to forget like what you did or whatever it may be. Like, but I think it's just because like that's my flesh. That's like my flesh speaking. Yeah, I'll forgive you, but I can't forget. But my righteousness, like my soul wants to say, I forgive you and I fully let go. Like I forgive you for what you did, whether it be someone fucked me over, just stuff like that. I think that's kind of what I see when it comes to that question. What about you, bro?
I want to date back to going back to Sunday school.
Oh fuck!
Just
But I love how like I say cuss words when it's like the most like.
yeah, I want to date it. Going back to fucking Sunday school. Yeah, going back to Sunday school. Where we learned about forgiveness, right? And I think it was. I don't want to say the name because I'm gonna botch it, but just to say it was a disciple talking to Jesus, right? And I was saying at the wrong camera. I was saying at the phone camera instead of the actual lens. But yeah, I want to say there was a disciple talking to Jesus, and he asked him. He's like, Lord, like, he's asking about forgiveness, and I don't remember it too vividly, but I remember it's when somewhere along the lines of, if a person fails me, 7 times, should I still forgive them? He's like, if a person like fails you 7 times, yes, you should forgive them like an eighth. You know what I mean? And then it's like, and it doesn't even matter. Like if a person like fails you tenfolds of 7 times, like you should still forgive them. And I think that was just kind of a hard pill for me to swallow. Um, I guess just because of experiences I've had in my life, where you see there's some things where they're kind of a little unforgettable. You know what I mean? Uh, but like I think it's just kind of going on the same things with the flesh. We all do have our fleshy desires to hold on to things. I mean, obviously some for good reason. Obviously some not for the best. But I mean, that's ultimately up for you to decide, right? But I would say, in terms of life, for to have a peaceful life, I mean, not just a righteous life, but like even just like a peaceful life. If you're not like a religious person yourself, I think it would just ultimately be the smarter decision to just truly forget, so that way you can actually forgive them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's not true forgiveness if you don't forget. But yeah, as I was going back home, yeah, I think personally, like it's not even just like in terms of like a religious sense, but like also in terms of just like a normal human being. You know what I mean? Like you live a lot happier if you like forgot all the bad stuff that people did to you. Like regardless of how bad it may be or how bad it may feel, you will live happier. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure you know that. I know that. But we all make mistakes. We're all humans. But I'm pretty sure we all know the answer to that question.
For sure. Alrighty, well, that was the end of the Unofficial Podcast
Part two.
If you have any questions, any suggestions, like topics you want to talk about, it could be conspiracy theories, or just if you want to know us a little more and ask questions about that, or just anything at all, let us know in the comments, or you could DM us directly.
Yeah, we have a TikTok account too if you want to go follow that.
Yeah, or if you're coming from TikTok, subscribe, bro.
Yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you watch this video and you made it to the end, comment what?
Amen.
Or be like, so we talked about forgive and don't forget. I mean, forget.
Forgiveness is key.
Yeah.
Just like, or just something
or
like
just comment a key. Just comment a key.
Yeah,
so we know you stood around. You stood around to the end. Comment a key if you did. But yeah, we just want to thank all of y'all for joining in. We're gonna be uploading more soon. We're gonna try to get some surprises for y'all. Just stay tuned. You'll see what's coming up next, and yeah, catch you in the next one.